Well, hello everyone. Hi, Donna.
Hello.
It's been a little bit. We took a break for the 4th of July. I think we all needed it.
Yeah. Yes. Although I
Yeah.
work, but
I got to enjoy Arkansas with some friends of mine and Marcus's, and we had a really good time out there. It's absolutely beautiful. Just kind of reminded me of Kentucky when we were in the Red River Gorge. Just the amount of sea of trees. It was crazy, and it was just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
yeah. Well, I live in the woods, so I don't see anything but trees.
Yeah, I guess I get excited to talk about trees because one, I love them, but I live in the cement lifestyle, in the city and the towns here in California. So I don't get to see too many beautiful, it's mostly palm trees, which is kind of gets boring after a while.
I don't know what I would do if I've never lived anywhere except the country. I don't think I I
Yeah.
don't think I could. It's crazy. I love my woods is my escape. When everything else is going crazy, I just head out and sit under a tree. They don't
Yeah,
argue. They're comforting.
exactly.
Uh,
Yeah, actually, let's bring out our co-host, Marcus. Hello, baby.
What's
Hi,
up?
Marcus.
Howdy.
Yeah, he enjoyed Arkansas. He was so loving the fishing out there.
I bet.
Yeah. So, and then we have our other co-host, Richard, in the house.
Hey,
Hello.
everybody.
Richard,
How
Hi.
you doing?
look what I
And
got
good
for
old,
you.
oh my
Oh,
goodness.
Yes.
itsy bitsy spider.
That's hilarious. I love it. So today we have a returning co-host, previous co-host on. And he's still part of the Coven family. I will always consider him as part of the Coven family. I've known our guest for quite some time now, and I had him on before here on YouTube and as well as Audible when I was only doing Audible. And so let me read his little bio introduction and then we'll bring him on out. So we welcome home our former co-host and our forever Coven family member, Chadwick Gales. Chadwick is a true boots on the ground explorer of the unexplained, a wanderer of the dark edges where folklore breathes and the unknown stirs. He ventures into the places most hesitant to tread, shadowed, drenched forests, forgotten hollows, and the liminal spaces where paranormal encounters and cryptid legends intertwine. When the world grows quiet, Chadwick listens and follows. His work continues to push deeper into the mysteries that define our field. Through his ongoing collaboration with Daniel Benoit with E.C.B.R.O, which is the East Coast Bigfoot Research Organization, Chadwick remains a relentless seeker, documenting high strangeness, tracking exclusive phenomenon, and bringing back stories carved from the frontier and of the unexplained. The Sunday, or today, I should say, he returns not as a guest, but as a family, a voice of curiosity, courage, and the wild unknown. Yeah, let's bring him on out. And sorry, I'm having some issues.
Hey,
Filter.
what's up, guys?
Hi, Chadwick.
Hey, welcome.
How have you been?
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's been a few months.
Yeah, it's been a little while. I've been doing a lot lately, actually. Pretty good bit. I
Yeah.
just had some stuff happen last week.
Yes. Actually, you sure did.
Yeah,
And
that was weird,
so,
man.
do you want to tell everyone what you've been up to?
Well,
You want to
work a
tell everyone
lot.
what you've been up to?
I've been working a lot and been playing harder, though, I guess. I started checking out an area that I used to, like my friends and I would go there when we were kids. We would quad ride through the mountains and stuff. We were always in the woods. This place up on top of the mountain called Elk Rock, there's like huge rock formations, like cliffs and all kind of craziness up there. And the one really big one, you walk around it, you can see like all these names and dates carved in it. People that's been going up there for decades, century, I'd say almost a century, because I remember when we were kids, I found names and dates from the 1800s carved in there. But the oldest one I found recently was like 1960, So it spans from the 1800s up until today. But see, there's another thing that's strikes me as odd about this place. Like you walk around through the forest and there are these rock mounds, like stacks of rock, they kind of look like burial mounds to me.
Oh.
I'm going to dig into it and do some research and see what I can come up with. They might be like burials from the French and Indian War, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that happened around here a lot. There was like a lot of battles in this area, like close to me. Like the one place there where I took Dan when he first came up, that property that they claimed to have like the werewolf creature on.
Yeah.
Well, the one owner, he constantly finds like musket balls and pieces of pottery and like just all kinds of stuff he pulls out of the ground. It's crazy.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I guarantee there were probably battles on his property, from like the French and Indian War.
Right.
I can almost guarantee it. But yeah, you walk around through the woods and there are these like rock mounds. They look like burial mounds. And it kind of makes sense because last Friday when I was up there, I was doing a live stream on Facebook.
Okay.
And I didn't see this as it was happening. I had to go back and watch the video. Well, I started to pull out my millimeter out of a pouch, and I wasn't watching in front of me or anything. And one of my friends that were watching, my friend Val Graham, she was watching, and she said that what'd she say? She said, "There's something in front of you. There's something right in front of you." And by the time I read it, I was already turned up the hill, and I headed up the hill. But when I went back and watched the video, it's creepy, man. There's something in the distance, and it's like pale white color, and it looks like it's crawling on the ground watching me.
Uh-huh.
And it freaked me out a little bit when I was, going back over the video. I'd zoom in, but it's all blurry and blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
But I started thinking
And
about
that's
it.
the thing, it happened.
What's that?
It happens. When,
Yeah.
and Donna
Right.
can attest too, when you go out, things that you're catching sometimes will go blurry, or the pixelation will just,
Right.
You only get like this blurb or, a fuzzy look of what it is. But
Right.
when you said it to me, though, I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Did I send you pictures or did I send you the video also?
You sent me the video and the pictures.
Okay.
But
Because you can see in the video, it's there 1 minute, and then when my light flashes back over, it's gone.
yeah, it's really, really strange.
And from what I saw from the video, it looks like some kind of pale white creature crawling, because it looks like a head and shoulders, looks like it's crawling on the ground watching me.
Yeah.
And here's the really strange part. I started putting stuff together. As I was walking in, before I started to record or anything, I think I just started recording. I think I talked about it on the recording. I caught a whiff of something that was just completely rotten smelling, but it
Really?
wasn't like a dead animal smell at all. It was completely different.
Huh.
And I started thinking, that thing on the video kind of looks like what they call a rake. And now a rake creature, that's just a new name for something they used to call a ghoul.
Okay.
And the old lore on ghouls is they would lurk in cemeteries and graveyards and feast on corpses.
There was a photo on Facebook floating around last week of a creature running around like he was and like a spider kind of thing crawling on the ground. Donna, did you remember seeing that?
I did actually, like the cemetery I went to today. This cemetery is from the early 1800s, and it slid down into the creek, major creek, and the graves are open. And I had went there. This was about 2 years ago. I went there. It was late at night, which is me, and I was looking for orbs and stuff. That's what I wanted to look for. And I have the video. I did it with my daughter went with me, but she wouldn't get out of the car. She put the camera up on the car. She said, "I'm not getting out. It's too spooky." And the coyotes are howling. And then I get a vocal from across the creek. But I walk down. Now the graves are open. You got to understand, these graves are open. Bodies has came out. Caskets has came out. Went into the creek, and they're moving them. So they're relocating them. I walk down, and I'm in the headlights. And there, I didn't see it. I walked past it, but on my phone, I checked it when I got back to the car. Coming up over that bank is this thing. It's like, it wasn't a watcher, or I don't think it was. First, I thought it was a bear because as it comes up, it was like this. It wasn't, it was crawling, but it was like, like the bulldogs has got the big chest, but it's massive, like huge, like, a 6-foot man or something. And it's coming up like this in the video, and as it comes up. Now I walk, the headlights are shining on me. You see my shadow as I walk. Behind me is another shadow, whatever that was. You see it come up, this dark figure. That's what it looks like. It's crawling, but then it followed its shadow, so it was behind me. I didn't see it.
Yeah,
See it in my video. And I'm like, I'm sitting in the car. We're still sitting there when I see it. And I'm very quiet. I was like telling Barb, I was like, come on, we're going to go now. And I don't want to spook her because we're down. When we go down in there, we go down a country road, down through the woods, a dirt road to the edge of a creek. So we're literally down in the woods and have to drive back up through that old road out. So, but it came up out of where those graves was.
Wow.
So,
so I have a question, y'all. So since you've experienced these and seen, or seen them on video or whatever, did you guys experience any type of energy level that made you feel like you were being watched, or a very bad energy? I know that some people are more open, as myself and Trisha and Donna.
Yeah,
do you feel that? So
I definitely did.
What made you feel like, or what was it that overcame you?
Dread.
Okay.
Yeah,
I had a very strong sense of dread and like despair at that moment. You know what I mean? Because I got my millimeter out and I turned it on and it was going off the charts. I had spikes over 100 on that thing. You can see that in the video. And
yeah,
I never get spikes that high. It was crazy. That's what got me thinking. It's like, okay, I was walking in, I smelled that rotten smell. And then with all the rock mounds spread out around there, it's like a graveyard. And it got me thinking that this could have been a ghoul,
Yeah.
Along with all the EMF hits I was getting, it's wild, man. It really got me thinking.
Yeah. Trisha has a question for you. Chad, did you have any dogman activity when you saw it? Or did you notice any dogman when you were filming?
No. I mean, I could hear things running around me in the forest that was freaking me out, but I didn't even see that thing at the time, I didn't see that until I went back over the video, because by the time my friend messaged on Facebook Live and said there's something right in front of you, I was already turned the other way and I started heading up over the hill. And when I got up to the top of that hill, that's when I started hearing like stuff running around me in the woods. That was kind of freaking me out a little bit because it sounded like I was getting surrounded and I was completely alone. I was completely by myself out in the middle of nowhere on top of a mountain.
That's crazy.
No one around for miles.
I do have I have your pictures pulled up, so let me share so that you can talk about talk about what you're talking about.
Okay.
All right, let me add this to the stage. All right. So what
Yeah,
is this area here?
That's one of the rock mounds I was talking about. They're like spread out all through the woods up there.
Okay.
I think they're possibly burials. I mean, that's what it looks like to me because of how they're like spread out and stuff. They could be like soldiers that passed that got killed in the French and Indian War or something. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
they could be even older than that and be like Native American burials. I don't know. That's what I mean. I got to dig into this and do some research and see what I can find out. But
Okay.
I took quite a few shots of those because they're just everywhere up there.
Really?
Mhm.
Or do you think that possibly, now I'm just throwing this out there, do you think that possibly the rocks are placed here also because there might have been settlement, people living up there in the woods in that area? Do you think? I'm just throwing this out there as a,
Yeah,
what do you think?
Of course, it's possible, but it doesn't seem like they'd be like foundation areas. You know what I mean? How they're placed and everything. But it's definitely possible.
Okay, that's interesting. Trisha has another comment here. Just she was asking you because from her experience, from seeing them, meaning the rakes, there has been either dogman behavior in the area or a dogman very close by.
Oh wow, yeah. Okay, well that makes sense because the next ridge over is that property where they claim to have a dog man running around on the property. It's not very far from where I was.
Okay. Is this the same area that you were in?
Yep.
Is it different? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you ever think to run a metal detector over the rocks to see if it would hit on any kind of metal?
No, not yet.
Like a buried soldier might have the uniform buttons, or you know what I mean?
Right. I did when I was up there that night. I put my Mel meter down on it, and it started going off the charts again. I think I put that video on my YouTube and on Facebook, and I sat one of the little plastic EMF detectors down, and it was going off the charts too. Both of them at the same time. When I took them off the rock mounds, it stopped.
Would it be against the law if you were to start moving some rocks around and kind of digging where the sounds were from the detector? Is that against the law? I don't know. It's not designated a graveyard, is it?
No, it's not a designated graveyard, so I don't.
It's probably.
I don't know.
I mean, you probably could.
Yeah, I would imagine.
I mean, if I hit bones, I'd kind of cover my hole up, but
right. Here's what sucks about the whole thing is I was going to go up there yesterday because I left 2 game cameras up. You know what I mean? I put them up last week.
Yeah.
And left them up, and I was going to go up and see if there was anything on them. And the road going up there has a gate. Well, they closed and locked the gate.
Wow.
Oh, interesting.
Oh my God.
So now I got to figure out how to get up there and get my cameras.
Yeah.
Because
so when you're out there, have you also, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Well,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
a certain time of the year, they close and lock the gate to cut off access because they only have it open like during the summer or spring, half of spring and half of summer or something. Because that place the gate has been locked for decades. And then recently, like maybe last summer, they reopened it and started letting the public use it again.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's been locked up for decades. You couldn't go up there. And we always came through like the back way, or there's like quad trails and stuff through the woods, and that's how we always got there when we were younger.
So Natalie Sherman has she chimed in and she would like to know, did you see any orbs before, during, or after this encounter?
I didn't, but there were people that were watching the live feed that said they did.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep.
Have you gone back through your video coverage to see if you can see it yourself on video? If it did get captured? Have you had the chance yet?
Yeah, it did. It's on there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I didn't see it at the time. which I'm kind of glad I didn't, because boy, that would have been freaky. But yeah, when I went back over, yeah, I didn't see any orbs in the video, but I need to go back over it again and check it a little bit better.
Right.
I was focusing more on the creature or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, did you experience, besides the smell that you smelled and everything, in the sense of like someone's watching and that horror, like something evil's around you? Did you experience any type of, besides, you know, you didn't see the orbs initially, but any type of paranormal experiences out there? Did you have any spirits speaking with you at that time? Were you using a spirit box or anything?
No, I never took my spirit box out.
Okay.
I was going to. I planned on doing it, but it just didn't happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just curious if you had experienced any type of paranormal while you were out there. So.
Oh, really? No, just the feeling of dread and despair, but that's not really paranormal, you know? I mean, it was crazy, man. It was really, really
the
crazy.
smell you're describing is what catches my interest.
Yeah. It was like, it smelled like, I don't know how to explain it. It was a rotten smell, but it wasn't like a dead animal rotten smell. You know what I mean? It was
Wet, dirty dog smell, musky.
not really. I'm trying to think here. Kind of more like rotten, moldy food.
Like
Really?
like decaying earth, you know, like decaying earth type thing.
Kind of a little bit, but like a lot more pungent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the rocks,
Last question.
the Native Americans would use the rocks. It's like where I go to maintain my burial mounds. The rocks will be laid. Did you notice they were laid in kind of a circle or anything, or are they just scattered about?
Yeah, there's one I took pictures of. It looks like a fairy ring.
Yeah.
It's
That's
the
a-
rock circle. Yeah.
That's a ceremonial circle. If you look, you'll find two doorways.
Yeah.
There'll be an opening where you walk in, and the other side is where you come out.
Okay.
So when you get look for those, one's the interest in, and that's what and in there you should find, like in the center, you know what ochre is? The red ochre, you know what that is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Look for that and different, because they do, when they're doing the ceremony, the ochre is a big thing. And it depends on what they're doing. If it's a burial, you'll definitely, and if that is burials, where that is the American burials, you'll find the ochre on the top. You'll find that red layer before you get down there. So it's a good, and you'll find the burial goods. Everything is buried. They have, first they put their knife, and their pipe and that kind of stuff, but then the seeds and whatever, which would all be gone, but probably maybe scraps of red cloth or something like that too. It's always red. But the ochre is, the graves are always lined with the ochre and cedar.
Okay.
That's interesting.
I know. I'm kind of excited to get back up there and look around a little more.
Well, I wanted to go to this particular area. I don't know if it's the same area. So when I get to that photo, if you just want to give an explanation, I found this big, huge boulder that you shared. I found that very fascinating. So let me get to that. So here's some of your other photos real quick. So this is kind of what you're talking about. It's like interesting how rocks are placed.
Right.
Very strange. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're all over the place like that. There's the ring. There's the
that's
look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. You'll find that should be.
Could you zoom in on that a little bit, Cindy?
Let's see if it's going to let me. Oh, nope.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't let me do it.
Okay.
Or wait, hold on. There we go.
There we go.
I figured it out. So yeah, look at that though. That's very, very interesting.
Yeah, that's man-made.
Yeah.
So
Nature doesn't do anything like that.
No.
Yeah.
So where do you think this potentially, if I can even talk right, potentially is? You called it a what?
A fairy ring. Well, it looks like to me.
That's a ceremonial. That's a burial where they use it. There's probably burials there.
I would say there almost has to be.
Yeah.
Now, was that American Indian burial? That's not a soldier burial.
No, that's Native American. That's
Native
a Native.
American.
That's what I was thinking from the beginning, that it was a native burial ground up there. But I'm not sure. Like I said, I got to do some research and try to find out as much as I can.
The burials are, which people think you're going to find a mound, like a dirt mound, like mounded up. The burials are hidden.
Right.
So it's like mine, you know, when I go to tend my burials, all my family is buried here. And I still tend my mounds. But you won't find them. You know, everybody's looking for, and that's not what they're going to, it's not the way they're made.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And
that's,
then
that's
here's
I
another
can
one.
see.
Or is that the same one?
That's the same one. Just a
Okay.
different shot of it. Yep.
That's so
That's just moss on
interesting.
top of the rocks, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
And those rocks haven't been moved in a long time.
Yeah.
Right.
I have another question. Anywhere where you're coming in, are there like two boulders that's like side by side, like where you walk in between them?
Yes, there is.
So what does that mean, Donna?
That's the
Explain.
entranceway. It's an entrance. It means when you're coming in, somewhere around there is an altar stone where they do the burials.
Okay. Yep.
So, and
See, that's crazy too, because one of the boulders where you go in between the boulders, the one
Yeah.
on the left, if you pick up a branch and you hit that boulder with a branch, it sounds like it's hollow.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah.
You hear an echo inside of it. Yeah.
How about like big a big tree? You know, it's like hollowed out. Is there any big hollowed out trees? You know, like they're dead. Yeah, like you know, like you'd be looking at a den tree but they're hollow.
Yeah,
So
I think that I'm pretty sure there is. Yeah.
if you take a stick and you hit it, like you're going to hear like a drumming.
Yeah.
And when you do that, from the bottom of it, you'll see like lizards or it's an experiment. Try it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Definitely.
That's interesting. So Chadwick, it looks like we've got a friend on here, Arcane Turbulence.
Yeah, that's my buddy.
Mark. Yeah, he'll know it's me.
I was gonna mention him because he was over last night and we are gonna get into some stuff, and yeah, he's my computer wizard.
That's awesome. Well, welcome, Mark.
He's good, man. He can do anything and everything with a computer. He blows me away, some of the stuff he can do.
Really?
We actually used to be in a band together ages ago. Yeah, me and him, we've been best friends all of our lives. Yeah,
That's
his name's Mark Pounds.
Okay.
He's
Is
a
he
cool
good at
dude, man.
editing videos?
What is it?
Is he good at editing videos?
Yeah, that's what he's going to help me out with. We're going to start putting out some really good content here real soon.
Nice. Yeah, I might have to hire him.
Right. Yeah, he's good, man. He blows me away, some of the stuff he can do.
Really?
Like I said, he's like a computer wizard.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's my dude, man.
Now, what is this? When you took a picture?
That was a tree that was like
weird.
split, but it was still growing like that. Like a chunk of it's like split off the whole way down. I had to take a picture of it. I was like, what in the world? But if you look like up to the top where the leaves, there's still leaves on it, like it's still alive and growing.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but it's like split down the middle. It's crazy.
And then not sure what this is.
Just a fern.
It's a fern.
It's a fern.
Now this, I thought this, so I'm getting into it. So these big, huge boulders that you were taking pictures of.
Yeah, yeah.
Found them very interesting. Obviously some water has, ran over them and stuff like that.
Yeah, those are like all across the mountaintops too.
Really?
Oh yeah.
So this is like a little entry or something going into.
Yeah, it goes back in so far and then just like dead ends.
Okay.
But there are some of them that go the whole way through, like that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just found this very, very uniquely unique. And yeah, I don't know how to.
It's pretty wild. I love it up there. It's amazing.
And
I used to do a lot of rock climbing up there before they put a stop to it, I guess. They got signs everywhere saying you're not allowed to do it because of the moss and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So this one, I was like, what in the world? So
yeah,
how old do you think this is? That looks like an owl. It looks like an owl or something, a feather, arrowhead, and it looks like a moon or a space or something.
Looks like a spaceship.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very, very interesting.
And that's old too. That's not fresh.
Yeah, that's been on there since far back as I can remember, since I was a kid.
Yeah, that's old.
Yeah.
So how old do you think it might be?
I have no idea. No clue. Pretty old though. I'd say at least early 1800s maybe.
Donna, since you're
maybe older, I don't know.
Native language, do you think that possibly this is native, or do you think it's just us humans trying to put things into a rock?
It's clan signs. You see the owl, and off to the side of that, you see the turtle. It's clan signs. It's for like whoever is using that area or who used that area, probably who's buried there. That's clan signs.
Cool.
Like
very
there's
interesting.
Like the Wolf Clan.
Clan as in family?
Yeah, it's like you have the Wolf Clan, the Raven.
Okay.
So those are clan signs. When you see those, and also probably somewhere in there, you will find in the stones, it's like a hole, just like a dent down in that's been made. And if you would take an egg and set inside of that, an egg was perfectly inside of it. So look through those holes, and there'll be usually 13 because it represents the 13 moons. So, yeah.
Cindy, did I send you that one picture of that rock face that has a hole in it?
Well, I'm actually on your Facebook.
Okay, it should be on there.
Let's see.
It has a hole right in the front. Looks like a little cave in, like a miniature cave entrance or something.
What'd you say,
Yeah,
Marcus?
it should be up in those somewhere.
Is it this one? No, we just looked at
to the left a little bit, down.
this.
Left.
Oh, here.
That one.
Oh, this looks like a face, kind of. Something like this. Is this what you guys are talking about?
Click it.
Yeah. I know that does look like a face, doesn't it?
It does look like a face.
That's crazy.
Nose holes.
Yeah.
Eyes, nose, and a mouth.
The eyes right there. Yeah, I'm not saying that it is, but it just looks like it. You know what I mean?
It does. That's why I took that picture. I was like, man, that looks like a face. I'm glad it came out good too. Yeah.
Looks like we've got a question. Linda is asking what tribe was indigenous of that area? Is it Cherokee? Chadwick, do you know?
I think it was Cherokee. I'm pretty sure.
Would it have been Algonquin?
Maybe.
I see Algonquin signs is the reason I said.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Yeah, see, I don't know for sure.
It's an old sect.
Huh.
You have ancient and then you have modern. So the ancient is a little different.
Yeah.
The ancient Algonquin.
Huh.
So here is the reason why I wanted you back on is because
Yeah,
of this. So
there it
everyone
is.
take a good look.
That
Ugh.
reminds me of the picture I saw floating through social media last week.
Yeah.
It was probably this one then, because that's when I put it up was last week.
Might have been.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the one woman that was watching, my one friend Val, she said that she saw it and she saw it while it was happening and saw that thing moving. She said it creeped her out.
Well, you definitely can see a head.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
definitely see a shoulder area. I can't zoom in anymore, but it definitely looks like it's like crawl. It's like this or something.
Like it's on the ground crawling, watching me. Yeah,
Yeah.
that freaked me out when I went back over the video and saw that. And
You
then,
should put that
like,
picture in AI and see if it'll clean it up.
my buddy that was on Arcane Turbulence, Mark, he put it through one, and you should see the picture that it spit out. It's creepy looking. It's like a little ghoul.
I bet.
Really?
Yeah. He did that a little while ago. Actually, I should have sent it to you, Cindy. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, AI will lighten that up and enhance it. I could just imagine what it looked like.
Oh yeah, it's pretty. I'll send it to you after the show. It's pretty wild looking. It's crazy, but it looks like pretty much like a rake
Wow.
or a ghoul, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
Yeah, a pale crawler. I mean, whatever. Because
so
in
go
the
ahead.
video, it's there, and then I turn and my light hits it again, and then I turn again, and when I go back, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
So
when I
Natalie
was
says,
getting-
"Great catch. Rakes are nasty."
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Like I said, I'm glad I didn't see it at the time because I don't know what I would have done.
I don't like rakes.
Try to stab it with a knife. Because all I had on me was a knife. I didn't have my pistol. I didn't have bear spray or anything. I just had a knife. So I would have probably ran over and tried to stab it with a knife.
After you. That's so crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy, man.
So Linda mentioned, she goes, so back to the things in the rocks and stuff. Out west, the peoples carved holes in rocks for footholds to climb rocks.
Okay.
So that might be something. And then Linda asks, how big did it look?
About the size of a human?
How far away were you? 20 yards?
About 20 yards.
That's pretty decent size for 20 yards.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I went up 2 days later on Sunday and I made a video to post, showing the whole area, showing where it was. I went over to where it was and checked. I was looking for like tracks or whatever, but I didn't find anything. But yeah, it was close.
And
20 yards tops, but I'd say 15 maybe. But yeah,
That's close.
yeah, very close.
And you said you spanned to another area and then span back and it was gone.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah,
It
it was
is a
there
good
1 minute. The next couple seconds, it was gone. And when I was going over the video, see, I'm going to have to get my buddy to try to enhance the video. I think I caught it way in the background, upright, walking away.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I need to get him to
wow.
do his thing to it and see what's up. because it looks like I see it like way in the back walking away, and I think it might have circled up around and flanked me and was waiting up the hill for me, because I started walking up the hill and then I started hearing stuff running around all around me like I was getting surrounded, and I started freaking out a little bit. So I turned around and headed back down, but then I turned back around and headed back up because I kept hearing stuff and I wanted to see what it was. And, you know, it was just a crazy night.
You need to carry a shotgun in there with you.
Uh-huh. Oh, I got a pretty mean AR. I got a 300 Blackout. I think I'm going to start taking it with me.
I'd rather have the buckshot.
Yeah, true.
I mean, you got to be dead on with an AR. Buckshot?
I'm pretty good shot.
Yeah,
So your buddy
I'd be
came-
carrying a shotgun with me out there.
So your
Mhm.
buddy came back in and said, sorry, I'm a little bit behind you guys. He said that the Shawnee were indigenous here.
Okay.
Yes, in that area. If you want to go farther back, you had Adina, spelling ? Cultures.
Yeah,
Cool.
So that's
it's the same. Yeah.
it could, and then it's Linda says that it could be a young white Bigfoot.
It's possible.
It's,
I don't know though, because in the picture, man, it's like you can clearly tell the head, you know, and the head looks bald on it.
Yeah, it does.
But I mean, anything's possible. But yeah, it's, man. As soon as I saw that, I was like, that's got to be a rake,
yeah, that's what I thought immediately when you sent it to me.
right? That's what it looks like.
Oh,
Like it's down, crawling on the ground. Freaky, man.
You know, it's interesting because you would think that these things, these evil things, why did it not attack? Do you think it didn't attack because you were hearing other things around you coming in? Like, it's so
Maybe.
interesting because I also watched your
Very
video. And you said
possible.
you heard a really big break in a tree.
Yeah, that was just yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, that was yesterday. Okay, sorry. I thought that was when you were recording. Okay, my apologies.
Oh no, yeah, that's fine. Yesterday I was going to go back up to that place to get my cameras to see if there was anything on my cameras, but the gate was locked, so I went to a different spot, like maybe 50 yards up the road from where I was there.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was checking out another smaller rock formation, but I was up in there and I always get weird feelings in that spot. But I was getting ready to walk back out and get out of there, and man, it sounded like a smaller tree just got snapped in half.
Wow.
Yeah, it was maybe a 6 to 8 inch tree, just got snapped right in half. I wish I would have hit, because I was getting ready to record a video anyway. I wish I would have hit that button like a minute sooner.
Wow.
I would have caught it. It kind of freaked me out a little bit because once again, I was out in the middle of nowhere, completely alone, all by myself, like I do.
Yeah.
And yeah, it shook me up a little bit. I mean, you could probably tell watching the video that, you know, it kind of scared me a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, it could have just been natural.
no,
you know
it's,
what I mean? But who knows? But there wasn't any
Well, it's
wind
just
blowing.
like that.
And
Well,
I
it's
don't
like
know.
that one time when you when I had you on and brought to your attention on one of your videos that you shared with me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's eye shine, and you didn't even realize you literally had a Bigfoot right behind you watching you. And the
Yeah.
eye shine was just amazing. That was such a good catch, but you didn't even know you had caught it at the time.
Oh
you were-
yeah, I knew I caught it. Remember, because I looked at in the video, I was like, "Oh, that's creepy," and that's all I said about it.
Oh, that's right. You said it was creepy, but yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, that's a Bigfoot behind the way it was, because you could see the eyes, the way that the eyes were set, and you
Yeah.
could tell that it had, it was large.
yeah. Like I said, when I went back, I think 2 days later and measured up the tree, it was 13 foot up to the eyes.
Wow.
And you can tell that thing had a huge head because the eyes are like so far apart, and
Yeah.
and you can see it blink its eyes, turn its head, and it's like, ah.
Wow.
That was a crazy night, man.
Yeah.
I had a lot of weird stuff happen that night. Yeah. That was a spring solstice hike. I did a solo hike on spring solstice 2023. I had pink lightning and that thing, and then I heard owls like crazy,
Oh,
heard
wow.
tree knocks. I mean, just so much stuff happened that night.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
Well, you've also captured many other great things. When I've had you on before, did you want to share your castings of those?
Sure. Okay, I'll start with the little one. This is like a half cast of plaster I had left over. I wanted to make sure I got like how the toes were on this. I don't want it to glare. There we go. Yeah, these are of the 3-toed 14-inch tracks I found. But like I said, this is just a half cast of like just a little bit of plaster I had left over. That's all I could get of it. But I'll get the bigger ones. There, right here on the floor.
Say that again, Marcus.
I said it looks like a velociraptor foot.
I get that. I get dinosaur a lot.
Yeah, it
When
looks
people
like
see these, either they say dinosaur or bird, and like I said, that show I went on tried to say they were emu tracks, and these are clearly not emu tracks.
No, because remember, I did that comparison when you were on the show that one time, and you had the emo track and the tracks
Yeah.
that you captured. They don't look nothing like emo tracks at all.
They're not Bigfoot tracks.
No, they're not Bigfoot.
No. Linda
Dog
mentioned
I think they look like some kind of reptilian creature, honestly. Like,
Yeah, it looks like a
Roogaloo.
yeah, maybe. Because I tell you what, where I found these, it's only about 2 miles through the woods from that property that say they have a dog man running around on it. And those people, I grew up with both of them, and I trust them. I know they wouldn't lie to me about this stuff, so they're seeing something out there.
yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying what it is for sure, but they're seeing something weird. I don't know.
Something made those tracks.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
one in the middle, the toe's missing because, like I said, when I did that show, I got it back. The toe was gone and it was broken in half, and I never got the toe back. And oh yeah, that was a shit show.
Oh my gosh.
It
That's
was,
a bummer.
yeah. My ex, she's like, we shouldn't have did that show. I didn't want to do that show. I was gonna say something. I was like, I wish you would have.
Don't birds have 3 toes?
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
but they don't have a heel like a human.
They don't have a heel. Yeah, like emus, they don't have a heel.
Nope.
Like a
Hey,
ball.
these things have a heel like a human.
Yeah,
Most
see
of those
that.
birds
Like,
don't
heel
have
on it is crazy.
so.
See.
What about prehistoric type birds? Still no
Yeah, it
good?
could be something like that. Like something
Prehistoric. I mean, pterodactyl. I mean,
Right?
Yeah.
See, I lean more toward pterodactyl than anything else because one kid I went to school with lives down in the town I grew up in. His mom said, like, right at dusk, a couple times a week, she'd see 3 pterodactyls flying across the treetops.
or Mothman.
Yeah, maybe.
Mothman has a print similar to that, doesn't it?
I
Oh, that's a good question, Richard.
think so.
I've never seen a Mothman print. I haven't actually really. I mean, I know what the Mothman is,
Trying to
but that
show
is
it a little better.
definitely a subject I want us to talk about because I've never really got into the Mothman, and I want to learn more about the Mothman.
I
that
learned a
might
little
be-
bit. I learned
What's
a little bit when I was at the Mothman Festival 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And that big statue, the feet resemble what I saw on that statue.
Yeah.
Now, how accurate the statue is another thing.
Yeah.
Right.
But any of the video stuff I've seen on YouTube and all that,
I don't know if you guys can see this, but when I put a black light on it, there's like green stuff glowing in here. You see that?
It's kind of hard to see on here.
That's what I figured. It's probably it needs to be darker, but
Yeah.
yeah, we were doing this on one show. I was on, the lady asked if I had a black light, and I'm like, yeah, I got a black light. And she was like, shine a black light on them, see what happens. And there's like green glowing in them. Now, it might just be a mineral from the ground or something, but might
Yeah.
be something else.
Hopefully not radioactive.
Right?
That would be good.
That's what gets me. After I was telling my buddy last night, Mark, that was here, that I had the frame of mind to take dirt samples out of some of them, and I put them in my fridge. One day when I was at work, the ex cleaned out the fridge, threw them away.
That sounds like my actual bodybuilding
Well, she didn't know what they were. She found bags of dirt in the fridge and just tossed them. You know what I mean? It's like, I think she said she thought the kids did it or something. And I was like, no, that was my evidence.
You got a comment, looks like Mothman feet. That's what it resembled to me, was Mothman feet.
Right. Yeah.
That I saw.
I mean, I'm open to anything. That was 5 years ago, and I'm still trying to figure this out. Especially like when the game warden showed up and started rubbing out the tracks, and I got into it with him, thought I was going to get arrested and stuff.
How far are you from West Virginia?
About 40, 45 minutes.
Well, that's Mothman territory, West Virginia.
Right.
So you're not that far.
Yeah, I'm not far at all from West Virginia. Yeah, I can be in Morgantown in 40 minutes.
Yeah, could be. It's a possibility.
Yeah.
Definite possibility. I wouldn't rule that out.
Right. I mean, they're weird. They're big.
They're huge.
14 inches long, and then right where the toes start to spread out is 6 inches wide.
Well, Donna's got 3 toes, but she's got a heel. So it takes her out of the question.
Well, how do you know how many toes I got?
I've seen you barefoot in the
Well,
creek.
we hope you have 10 total.
I seen you in the creek.
Oh my God.
You knew something was going to come, Donna.
I knew it. It wouldn't be right if he didn't pickle me, would it?
No.
That's too funny. Well, what else do you have new going on, Chadwick? Because we've been following each other for quite some time, and you've got some new stuff that you're doing out there, some paranormal investigating and touring.
Yeah. I was supposed to do an event next week at the Crawford School of Terror in the next town over in Connellsville here. I was going to do a ghost tour and an investigation with 2 groups of 25 people, but I guess the ticket sales weren't what they were expecting, so they had to cancel it.
Oh.
But then I got with the owner, and they're going to let me go ahead and do an investigation anyway.
Awesome.
Cool.
And Dan, he wanted to jump in on it. I asked him if he wanted to get in on it, and we're going to film it and probably make a documentary out of it.
Awesome. That would be so cool.
I've been collaborating a lot with Dan recently, and he put me in like 3 or 4 of his episodes of Bigfoot Explorers, his show on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. He's been doing a lot. Dan, man, I tell you, he's a hell of an independent filmmaker. He does some good stuff.
That's awesome.
I asked him if he wanted to get in on the ghost, because I'm slowly turning Dan into a ghost hunter.
I was
getting
at the
into
Ohio
it.
State Reformatory about a month ago, and went to the ghost tour that night. Man, that place is very active.
Yeah, I would like to go there too. There's quite a few places I would like to go before summer's over. I want to hit a few. I want to go where you guys went, Cindy. I want to go to LBL.
It was definitely interesting. I wish we would have had a little bit more experience, but we did get paranormal for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah, and we kind of, Donna and Rachel were kind of up the hill. I was with Trisha. Marcus was kind of behind with Trisha's husband and stuff, are in the middle. But definitely got paranormal for sure. I was really hoping to see some eye shine. Unfortunately, we didn't, or I didn't get to see any eye shine.
Yeah.
But I can't speak for Donna and Rachel because they were a little bit further up. So if Donna, or behind us, sorry, yeah, they were up the hill. We were down the hill, sorry, or a trail that we were on. But it was an area that we were investigating for Trisha, helping her out.
Okay. Yeah, I took 2 different trips to Virginia for Dan had an E.C.B.R.O camp out in May, and I went down for that, and I had him out ghost hunting again. And then a couple of weeks ago, I went back down and we went to a place called Schweitzer Lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from what he showed me, he sent me a couple different maps with like sighting reports, and it looked like a pretty good hotspot for Bigfoot activity, but we didn't really have anything happen.
Okay.
We met up with one of his friends that had encounters there before, and he was, we got an interview with him, and he was telling us about it and everything. And yeah, it seems like a pretty good place. I want to go back and maybe stay a little longer because I was only there for the weekend this time. But I want to go back and do like a more extensive investigation there because that place is beautiful. It's a huge lake, and then there are just campsites all around.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, and it's
Well, you
on
got
top,
your water source.
yeah,
you know,
yeah. It's
and
on
there's
top
food
of a
stores.
huge mountain out in the middle of nowhere.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like a real windy, twisty road to get to the top to where you turn off to the lake, and then you're on a dirt road for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just beautiful up there. Yeah, I'm definitely going back before summer's over.
Yeah, I definitely want to experience the land between the lakes more. Once Marcus and I moved to Arkansas, we're looking to, besides still paranormal investigating, of course, but I want to start getting into the cryptid side and be more boots on the ground for that.
Yeah, when you guys get settled in and everything, let me know.
Okay.
I'll make a trip down.
We'll be in the Ozarks where we're gonna live. We're on the end of the
We're on
Ozarks.
the toe. We'll be on the toe end. But once we go into like Eureka Springs and stuff, that would be like the dead of Ozarks.
Cool.
Yeah.
And Beaver Lake, Beaver Lake is where probably a lot of activity is going to be happening because it's such a massive water source there.
Yeah. Definitely cool. Yeah, I'll definitely come down and we'll do something.
Heck
sure.
yeah.
I mean,
Anybody's welcome.
We're gonna have a big ass farm eventually too, so we'll have multiple spots for everybody.
Yep.
Pop up that. Me and a buddy, we're planning on doing some cattling, so hopefully we'll once we get that going,
Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome.
I'm just afraid of getting cattle taken, or like what if the dog man swoops up on one of our heifers?
Yeah, really. Oh wow. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I definitely, because we're only going to be, I think we're only like 7 hours away from Trisha, where we're moving to. And I think it's only 10 hours to Donna's house, I think.
Yeah, to Ohio, it was about 10.
10.
There was our friend's Hannah's brother lives in Ohio.
Yeah.
So I can't remember what area, but he said it was about a 10 hour.
Yeah. Something like that. So it's not too far. We'll be a lot closer and stuff. So
we're like in the happy medium, which is nice. So like if we need to
that's cool.
We need to go out east, we're like kind of right in the sweet spot.
Yeah. Looks like Heidi mentions here, I spent many weekends back in the day at the Ozarks, lived in Rolla for a bit too.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Cool.
He knows the spots though.
Yeah. Heidi, you'll have to come meet us and go cryptid investigating with you. And then Trisha says it's 7.5 from me. Yeah, okay, 7.5. That's not too bad.
Not bad at all.
Maybe a couple pit stops and then just cruise on all the way.
A couple smoke breaks.
So you have anything else planned in the future? I know you said something also I caught on your Facebook page about you and Daniel doing a horror film.
Yeah, we were talking the other day, and I don't even know how we got into this because we were talking about, doing an investigation in Ohio, which is actually where I'm supposed to be right now, but then he pushed it for later on. I can't remember why he said he wanted to push it, but we pushed it, and we just started talking, and somehow the idea of a horror movie popped up, and I guess that's what we're gonna do now.
Yeah,
You know what? It's fun. Why not? You know?
Yeah, I'm in. I've been watching horror movies since I could watch TV. So, this is right up my alley. I told him, I was like, dude, I'll do whatever. I'll do anything. I don't care. I'll act. I'll run around, do everything. I don't care.
Yeah, let me know if you need help. I got 600 YouTube videos out. I got a lot of film time.
Awesome. Yeah, we're looking for volunteers. So anybody wants to volunteer? I mean, if you have filming,
Well, I guess depending on when you're looking to do that.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
I
know it's going to be a little while before we get started, but once we get started, man, we're going to be putting the word out like crazy.
Yeah, I'll be living in Tennessee, Northeast in the Mountain City area, so
awesome.
Be close.
Yeah, we'll probably be doing like filming in Virginia and West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Maryland. It's hard to say where we're gonna, you know what I mean? We're gonna be all over the board. So
that's awesome. That does.
Yeah,
it's
I'm excited.
So much fun.
Cool.
I mean, I know it's gonna be a lot of hard work and it's gonna take a lot, but I'm in, man. I am in.
Well,
Well,
if you
I
make it
definitely know how to act.
If you make it
Donna.
to Ohio, if you make it to Ohio, I have lots of places I can take you to that'll scare the bejeeminies out of you. So
Okay, cool.
Go to Donna's house.
That's
Just
what I like.
smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, we're gonna get out there eventually. I just don't know exactly when, but we're on board for it. Yeah.
That's so cool. I love it. Linda says, let me know if you need a brave grandma.
Cool. Okay. Awesome.
A grandma that's a killer.
Yeah. Right?
Hey, I know this girl, Natalie, that could be the damsel in distress.
She's got plenty of camera experience too.
Oh, sure she does.
She's great. She's a sweetheart.
Yep.
Oh, that's too funny. I love it. I love that idea. That's so
Yeah,
awesome.
he said he wants to make it a Bigfoot horror movie, so I'm like, all right, that works for me, dude.
Right?
Natalie got it. She's laughing.
Yeah, she is.
That's cool. Yeah.
That is too funny. So we are
Bigfoot with
at
like elements of paranormal thrown in too.
Yeah? Might
Yeah.
as well.
Right. Go for broke,
Yeah.
I guess. You know.
Use AI to help you write the script.
I got someone on that already.
There you go.
Yeah,
Awesome, Natalie.
she's awesome too. My friend Bobby, she's an amazing writer.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And her
wow.
daughter Ella, she is like for costume design and makeup, hair and makeup stuff like that. She like does cosplay and stuff, and Ella is
Oh, wow.
fantastic. Yeah,
That's
she makes her own clothes and everything, man. She's awesome.
Cool.
That's so cool.
Yeah, those two can knock it out the park for sure.
So does your friend that writes, does she write books or what does she do?
She did like columns for Justin Bieber a few years back.
Really?
Something like that. Yeah, it was. Yeah, and then her and another one of her friends started doing like fan fiction stuff that like blew up online, and then they just quit for some reason.
Huh.
And I was talking to her like a couple weeks ago, a week or two ago, and she said she wants to get back into writing, and I asked her about doing this, and she's like, hell yeah. So, yeah. But she's thinking about getting back into doing like columns or fan fiction or something. You know what I mean? I told her she should do it because she's an amazing writer.
Okay. Well, if you want to hook me up with her, Coven of Curiosities is working with another co-host of ours, Juliet, and we are starting a magazine called Mystic Realms of the Unexplained. And we are looking for people to write articles. Donna has a section. Richard's going to have a section. Myself and others on the team. Trisha is going to have a section for kids. So she's interested in having a space to put articles in or stories or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, let her to hook us up, and we'll have her be part of the magazine. And anybody that's watching, if you love writing and are interested in sharing a story or some experiences, or you got an idea for an article space for the magazine, please hit myself up or Juliet Melbs. She's on Facebook and Instagram. Or you can email us at Mystic Realms of the Unexplained at yahoo.com. I almost forgot. I was going to say Gmail.
I was waiting for that.
It's Yahoo. But yeah, so the first edition comes out in October. Perfect time for Halloween.
Right.
So we're doing a whole Halloween, theme and kind of type. I like doing it.
She'll be into that. I'll talk to her about it and see what she says. I'm sure she'll probably go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. We want the magazine to just be fun and have different things. It's not just set for paranormal, or
Right.
it's like a mixture of all kinds of things. I'm doing like a witchy column and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a multitude of things. We're going to have little comic strips for people to, laugh or whatever. We want it to just be a really good, fun magazine for people to enjoy out there. So we are working hard on that. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
That is
And
really
you're
cool.
welcome too if you're interested in having a little column in there or section, depending on what you want to do.
Right. Yeah, I'll think about it. Cool. Hell yeah.
So again, we're at the top of the hour. Chadwick, if people want to reach out to you and have you on their shows or reach out to you for questions, how can people find you?
Chestnut Ridge Paranormal at gmail.com.
Okay. And that,
And
do you
then,
have,
you could go on my Facebook. It's just under Chadwick Gales. And then Instagram, I'm Paranormal Ridge.
okay.
That's
And
about
Richard, how can
easy.
people find you?
How can people? Which Richard? Me?
You're the
Am I
only
the
Richard.
never mind. All of my social media, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, you could always find me through my name, Richard Politano. It'll all come up.
All right. And then Marcus?
You can find me Federal Paranormal Investigators on Instagram. And then also Palmer's Precision Products, LLC. And then we have the Haunted and Hunted Case Files every other Wednesday. So not this Wednesday, it'll be the following Wednesday. And then also on here, Coven of Curiosities every Sunday, which is subject to change.
Yes, it
So
is.
we're just waiting on the new times and dates to get set up.
And then, of course, as everybody, well, hopefully most everybody knows, Coven of Curiosities is a judgment-free zone. Your stories and experiences matter. So please know that we absolutely have utmost respect for our guests. We do not tolerate any bullying or hatred on the show. If anyone has made comments, they will be removed immediately that are rude and disrespectful. I won't tolerate that, period. Because this is supposed to be fun and everybody to feel comfortable and talking about it. But if you would like to be on the show, you can reach out to me at Coven of Curiosities pod@gmail.com. And then you can find me on all the social media platforms. Also, too, I think in the description, I can't remember if I put everybody's thing in there, but you can also find everybody also in the description on YouTube. But yes, you're more than welcome to reach out to us. And again, we are a very, very open-minded group and family. And we hope you guys tune in and come back and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell as a reminder so you can catch our next episode next Sunday, which we have Daryl Datton coming on, but I'm not sure he will be making it. He is going through quite a bit right now. So I will let everybody know and keep you all posted. Natalie, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I appreciate it so dearly. You're an amazing person, and I'm glad to, would love to work with you and have you on if you'd like to be on one time. So, yeah, everyone have a great, fantastic day. And we'll see you guys all next Sunday.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
See you guys.